Alright, well, I've been putting this off long enough, and I think that it's time to start. We're going to build something new. There's something that's been on my mind for quite a while, and I just figure we'll build this together. So, starting at 0, and in case you don't know me, my name is Rita Hunt, and I'm the founder of DelegateAndAccelerate.com. But we're starting as a YouTube channel. I really want to film, like, look over my shoulder style videos on how I do client work and strategize and all that kind of stuff. So we're just going to start at the beginning, and I do have a YouTube channel. I manage plenty of YouTube channels, but I don't have my own. Like, for example, this is a client's one, so ignore the feed. I want to go to a new channel, so switch account. Here's all the ones that I run. And let's see, add account. So what I need to do is go to YouTube on a different browser that I use for Delegate and Accelerate. So let me just scooch that right on over here. And just YouTube. I don't know who saw that. YouTube.com. So I think I'm going to start a brand new to do a new channel, a brand new ad account. Let's just go to YouTube. I'm going to start at the beginning of YouTube. Settings. Add or manage your channels. There we go. Create a channel. That's what I want to do. Select picture. Alright, so let's get a picture of me. So name is used. You can change this later. Let's create a new Google account with its own settings. Blah, blah, blah. Select a picture. Well, let me choose from my drive. Oh, that's disturbing. Alright, well, let me just go to my drive and find a good picture of me. And just type in Rita. Rita photos. 2023. Oh, I'm sorry, out of date. I need this 2026 here. Half of 2026 is gone. I need new pictures. So, that's the truth. Let's find one that I like. Isn't it funny how when you're looking at pictures of yourself, you're like, ugh. But you look at pictures of other people and you're like, oh, they're great. I use this one a lot, like this whole series of me on this white chair. This is at a museum in downtown Baton Rouge. We have the photo. Upload. I think I called it me. Yeah. Choose a smaller file. Of course. So now I've got to go into Photoshop and change the file size and crop it first. It's a biggin. You would think they would make some of these things a little easier. Alright, image size, and we can turn this to 72, and that should be fine. Alright, let's try this again. Me. Wonderful. Perfect. Beautiful. Done. I'm just going to call this done. We're working on done is better than perfect right now. Name. I want this to be called Work with Rita. Add work. Work with Rita. Would that work? I just want y'all to work with me. Like, let's work together. Here it goes. Woohoo! So now we need to channel. Let's customize the channel. I am aware. Banner image. For best results on all devices, use an image that's at least 2048 by 1152. Let's create that real quick. File, new, pixels, 2048 by pixels. This is being stupid. 248. What was it, 1152? I believe that's what it said. And this is going to be at 72. Let me just double check. Alright, so on this, let me just scoot my Photoshop in so that we're all on the same page here. On this, it goes across the top on mobile and desktop, but on the TV it's like the whole screen. So maybe I'll just go ahead and I'm not even sure what to put here, honestly. It's so much easier doing this for somebody else than for myself. So let's go ahead and I guess put myself. Why is that? It keeps selecting. And then maybe just some text. Work with Redux. I just don't want to overthink this, and I have a tendency to do that. I can make this so ugly. Let's not make it that ugly, Rita. Come on now. Come on now. Alright, so probably should put my Delegate and Accelerate logo on there somewhere, right? You'd think I would have all this saved to my computer, but you would be absolutely wrong. Now, client stuff, oh yeah, got that in spades. My own stuff, not so much. That's one reason I want to do this channel, is because I just tend to work on everybody else's stuff and not my own. So this is going to make me want to work on my own stuff. So work with Rita, Delegate and Accelerate, and then I think I need just a little bit of gray background here, like this color. That looks bleak, doesn't it? That looks terrible. Watch me do all this and just really not like it. And I'm sure Canva has some great templates, but I prefer Photoshop. Always have. I just don't like this gray. Let's do this lighter color. That's depressing. Let's try that. There we go. That's better. This is the logo. Make that so it's easy to find. And then just scooch that down some. And my face is in the way. There we go. We're going to create a little mask. Little mask here. And why is it not masking? It most certainly is not. Brush. Select the right layer. Change our brush out to this bad boy. There we go. Now, strategy-wise, what's the whole point? What are we doing? What is the point here? The point is, first of all, to help me just stay on track. And, honestly, I started Delegate and Accelerate, Lord, 2017, 2019, somewhere in that neighborhood. But I had already been in business for myself for quite a while. And I did have a small team, but eventually it just got to where I just couldn't keep up with client work all on my own. And so I officially launched Delegate and Accelerate because I felt like I was deceiving people whenever I would say because I would send people to RitaEster.com, which is my maiden name, and it's not my last name anymore. It's now Rita Hunt, but anyway, and I would just feel like I was being deceitful whenever I said that, hey, my team can help. And so I quit. I wasn't advertising my business as well as I could. So what I did to make me feel better was really just rebranded my business as Delegate and Accelerate instead of just RitaEster.com. So since then, it's gone from just a few of us to now there's 8 of us. And we have a lovely client list. I absolutely love my clients. And why is that not doing? Come on now. There we go. And we're pretty well booked. So why would I even be doing this? Like, I'm not advertising anything. I'm not trying to sell anything. But the truth is that sometimes you just want to do something a little different. And that is what this is. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. Vula, this is on you. Vula has been begging me to start a YouTube channel, and I just haven't done it. So now I'm doing it. So I'm going to blame her. I want this to be all caps. I want this to be a little smaller. Transform, scale. Now, why did I name this Work with Rita and not like Delegate and Accelerate or something? Because this isn't just like a Delegate and Accelerate channel. This is literally like, hey, come work with me. Like, I'm going to be working on my stuff, on client stuff. Like, I've got a webinar, transform, to write and promote and launch. I have several email campaigns coming out. I've got some blog posts of my own that are being published shortly. And sometimes it's just hard to be motivated to do these things. And yes, I have a team, but I still like to work. I like what I do. I like my chosen profession. So I don't want to just delegate everything to my team. I like doing some of the stuff. So that's why. Okay, so let's just go ahead and save. I'm going to save this actually to my external hard drive. Business, DNA. I'm just going to create a new folder. YouTube. And it's going to be called banner image. And then let me just save this as a JPEG so I can upload it. Is this beautiful? No, but it's good enough for now. That's all we really can expect, right? Right. My picture keeps getting in my way. Maybe I need to move that somewhere else. Where can I put it where it's just not bothering me? Oh, this is... You'd think they would give us this, like, to start out with, but no. So let me go ahead. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to screenshot this so I have a good idea of where to put these things. Okay. Let me go ahead and file, open, and we'll open up that screenshot. Y'all, I have so many screenshots. I should be embarrassed, but I'm not. I should be. Alright, so roughly right under Work with Rita is where one cuts off. So we're just going to use these guides. And then next is going to be right next to the L. I'm going to delete that. Oops. And then right above the green dealio. So right here. And then on the left is going to be where my elbow is. That pointy old bony thing. Okay, so really I need to have my logo and Work with Rita in this little area. Okay, it'd be super helpful if they can listen to that ahead of time. And I think I'm going to put this rectangle. I think I'm just going to make that come up some to transform scale. They change the settings. I hate that. Okay, that's good. And then my photo. Oh, that looks terrible. Alright, so that is absolutely ugly. Alright, let's do this. So we save and then save a copy. Alright, I have a lot really to do today, and I'm only wanting to spend maybe an hour on this. Plus, I don't particularly like working once my husband gets home. At least not anything that's important, because I like to spend time with him. Perfect, that'll work. We will TV. That's fine. I don't care. Work with Rita, pronouns, description. So this is where I need to tell people about my channel. And this needs to be SEO optimized, but it also needs to sound like super for real. So we're just going to use a little ChatGPT. Alright, so we're in ChatGPT. And we are just going to say, hey, I'm starting a new YouTube channel. Just tell it what's going on. It's going to be me, Rita, with over my shoulder. I'll be working on website, as well as client projects and more. Help me create an SEO optimized channel description. And this is where it is important to say my audience niche are women primarily, 25 to 70, really, let's say 65, really 70, who are in the health, wellness, and beauty spaces. They are solo entrepreneurs. Oh, I can't spell today. Or have a small team. Some are salon or provider. No, that's not the right word. Salons, spas, or medical providers with brick and mortar stores, while others are 100% virtual and some a hybrid of the two. Alright, let's see what we get. Marketing agency. Why does I always do that? Okay, alright, this is a start. We'll just use this as a start. That is far too many words. Okay. Hey, that's way too long. I think I only get 1,000 words. You're right. I actually like this a whole lot better. Welcome to Work with Rita. I'm Rita Hunt, founder of Delegate. This week in watching me work falls on to tackle real client projects. I was going to say create SEO content, optimize Google business profiles, build marketing strategies, and use AI to help health, wellness, and beauty businesses grow online. Whether you're a dietitian, health coach, esthetician, spa owner, medical provider. Perfect. That is great. If you love SEO content, marketing, AI, Google, I want to say like web design. What else do we do? Funnel building. That should do it for now. Alright, let's add a link. So that's going to be my main website, which we need to. This on the list of things to do is to update this homepage. The cobbler has no shoes. It is a problem. Contact info, so delegateandaccelerate@gmail. Video watermark. I don't want that. I hate it when people do that. Okay, so let's publish. Woo! We've done it. Alright, so let's go to the channel and see how it looks. Let's look at our work. Now I don't like that gray, but you know what? It's there and it's good enough, and we'll leave it right here. I think that is a great day, a great first start. Took me roughly half an hour with a little bit of Googling, but I'm not mad about it. So that's a start. And this is going to be the first video. So we're literally going to be building this from scratch. So here's what I've got in the pipeline. Here's what I'm thinking. Here's kind of, is right now, it is July, end of July 2026. And I feel like Pinterest is making a comeback. I've done a little research on that. I want to launch a Pinterest board or whatever. Pinterest channel. Account. That's the word. A new Pinterest account. I haven't used Pinterest as a consumer in probably 10 years. And because of the changes in Google. Like Google user experience is awful right now. People are turning to alternatives like asking ChatGPT for help, for example. Speaking of, let me just go ahead and delete this chat. They're turning to places like Pinterest because they just want answers. Like they just want to know, like, you know, what's the temperature for fully cooked steak or hamburger meat. They don't want to read a 4,000 word blog post about it. But the only reason there are 4,000 word blog posts about it is because that's what Google forced people to do for like 10 years to even be seen. So, user behavior is changing, and that means they are now going to Pinterest and some of these AI tools just to search for just straight up answers, and then they go from there. So they might type into ChatGPT, like, tell me the best dentist in a 30-mile radius of my home, or whatever. And then ChatGPT might identify some, and then they'll Google like those particular people. Or they might say like, hey, what is the safe temperature for cooking pork? And then AI overview just gives you that overview, and they don't need to read anymore. So the user behavior is changing. Anyway, so that's what I'm thinking about doing, a Pinterest channel or Pinterest account. I actually trained on that last month in my tech talk with Leslie, the Income Accelerator Mastermind. Did talk about some Pinterest marketing, but I'm not sure. At that time, I just had too much going on. My mom had just had surgery, and I just didn't have the bandwidth. I have the bandwidth now. Obviously, I just want to create like just work with me type of content where I'm literally like choosing images for a blog post. Like, what's my thought process on that? Or SEO optimizing those images, which is a whole nother thing. Planning launches, just all the stuff. And I feel like it's going to help me. And maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like it's going to help me. Number one, kind of just have something new, like write as novel. And number two, stay a little more accountable to the things that I want to do, because it's real easy, as you probably know, as a business owner. It's really easy to work on your business. In your business instead of on your business. And this is working on my business, because I can't really share like secret client information. It has to be delegate and accelerate stuff. And yeah, so that's what we'll be doing. We'll see how it goes. So this is my first one. And today I think I'm actually going to record one more, because I'm trying to batch record some of these and then schedule them out. So, all right. Welcome to At Work with Rita, where Rita Hunt from Delegate and Accelerate shows you what we're doing. So we're working. Talk to you later.